That heifer right there just don't even care.
Take yourself out.
Action.
Hey,
What do you say, folks? Hope everybody having a fine Sunday evening. What you got?
I turned it up too high.
Hope everybody having a good Sunday evening. Been pretty good around here. Now the protesters gonna start up arguing. Y'all hold on 1 second. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Quiet
I
me
know.
down.
He was fussing at me. I was getting my coffee from the coffee pot, walking over here. At the fast pace I'm moving these days. And he's talking about, we're late. Everybody's waiting on us. They're going to be worried to death, wondering where we are.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, you think Mr. Mike Connolly's worried because we're a minute late? He'd be worried if we were on time.
She said something about, well, I had a smirk on my face coming on here.
I'm telling him I'm in my turtle race, trying to get there.
And I started questioning, well, what kind of turtle? Is it like a little box turtle or snapping turtle or alligator snapping turtle? She said it's an alligator snapping turtle.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the hint. You know, it's time to back off.
You're pushing my buttons.
But see everybody we're up to right here, right fast. Got a good
Lee,
look. Right?
what is your problem?
What's he
You
doing?
can't come in talking about that without you got something to share with people. He said, I'm watching while eating barbecue chicken, baked beans, and potato salad.
That's what I'm talking about, my man. Yes, sir. Got a meal going on.
Yeah.
Before we get too deep, let me holler at everybody real fast. Let's see here. It's like Pastor Larry, Miss Jan, and Miss Leona got first there. Jack and Danae, Grayson, Mr. Randy, Rodney, Mr. Mike Bond, Mr. Mike Conley.
Where is that?
Well, I seen Mike and Bundy, so I just kind of combined them together. But Bundy, good to see y'all. Mr. Russell Amon, good to see you, Captain. Who else we got down in here? Mike Tangway. Keith Spillman up there in that fine country. Mr. Clay. Who else? There's the old DC. I thought I see DC in here. Lee enjoying his barbecue chicken as he rubs it in there. Brian and Jen, good to see y'all.
It's good to see everybody.
Yeah, got a good little crowd moseying on in.
Well, Rodney, you be sure and tell that baby we said happy birthday. Hope he has an awesome, awesome day. His little boy turns 7 tomorrow, he said.
Well, happy birthday, my man.
Yes.
Redfish, good to see you. Tom, good to see you. Carl and his two big brats.
PJ came in.
James Noel. Mr. Russell Cooper. Good to see you, sir. Well, I appreciate everybody dropping by. Whatever we're going to get into tonight. There ain't no telling.
DC's eating steaks. PJ's eating bone-in ribeyes.
We had some marbled ribeye the other day. And pepper jelly. Let me tell you, make your tongue slap your eyes out. That stuff was so good. What else we have with that? We had, what'd you cook with that? Squash? No, you did squash casserole before that.
I think that was pork chops.
Pork chops.
I made real nice potatoes and dinner roll.
Dinner roll. Yeah. Good. snack.
Well, tell her we're still praying for her, Roadfish. I hope this coming week's better for her.
Yes, Lord. We need some relief around here, Lord.
Well, Mike, tell your grandson happy birthday for us. His birthday's today.
Collector Rick, good to see you, man.
Oh no, Mr. Randy got stuck with a bologna sandwich. Everybody else talking about steaks and barbecue chicken.
But he's got poor man steak, and that's just as good. Especially if you want to take the time to fry it.
I was gonna say bologna sandwich really ain't bad at all. We like bologna. Well, Rodney said he had a fried egg sandwich. I like a scrambled egg sandwich with a lot of ketchup.
Mm.
Clay's having hamburgers.
We had leftovers. We finished our leftovers today. She made a.
I don't know what you call it.
Me neither.
It sounds gross when you say the ingredients, but it's weirdly good.
Yeah, it's rice-a-roni, hamburger meat,
That's a jambalaya, not rice-a-roni.
jambalaya rice,
Yeah,
and hamburger meat.
spaghetti sauce, and cheese.
It's actually pretty good. My oldest brother, which is a weirdo, made that concoction one day, and after that, my mama picked it up from him and built off of it throughout the years, and made him make a pot of it or a casserole dish of it, and talk about pretty good.
I cooked real food earlier this week, though. I was so sick and tired of eating from the gas station or something.
She did. She had it going on too. I tell you what. She did pork chops and mushroom gravy, the squash casserole, which I love.
I don't know, I had a
Couple of
hanger.
things.
Well, I had peppers and onions. That was it with the steak.
Yep, pepper and
Yeah, it sounds like bachelor food. It definitely was bachelor food for him.
yeah, indeed.
It's weird, but it's good once in a while. Hey, I'm with you, Mr. Mike. We eat bologna a whole lot more often than we eat steak. I guarantee you that.
Other than that, that's about the extent of it. We've eaten good this week. It's been a hot one. I know everybody else is dealing with the same mess, but goodness, the dog days are here. And
It's nasty hot.
now I got an Alabama education. I could be wrong on my math, but we got about 3 more weeks left. What's really technically, I didn't get an education, but you know, why?
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on, but
we've been through this, DC. I can't eat the critter I grew. I just can't do it.
there we go. Refresh.
Yes, Lee. It's just the humidity has been brutal the last several days. I guess we spoke too soon last Sunday talking about it ain't been as bad as usual. This week has been killer.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 97. Humidity probably about 90 something percent. Tuesday 97 degrees with the humidity on up there, which our humidity is going to be above 13%. For the next.
Ooh, Clay, I had a dream about that. A fresh homegrown tomato. My gosh, I got more trouble with my grandpa growing up because I would debo that salt shaker, and man, he used to grow the most incredible tomatoes out behind their garage. And I'd just go park my little tail out there and just eat them like apples straight off the vine. I can't do it anymore.
That's wild, Rodney. Got hotter than us. Yeah.
It was only about 96 here today. Oh, Now, I ain't never put peanut butter on fried bologna.
I'm not gonna knock it though, because there's some stuff that I eat that people be like, but it's actually pretty doggone good.
Oh, so that's a better pull than y'all thought it was going to be, ain't it, Philip?
Good deal, man.
14 supers. That's nice. Oh, I had an omelet for breakfast yesterday morning. Or I had half of it for breakfast. I tried.
Yeah, we went to it's called the Iron Skillet up there in a small town of Centronell, Alabama. It's a hole in the wall place, but you can get a pretty good meal in that place, but it takes them a minute to get it, but
It's worth it.
it's worth it.
Because it's cooked fresh, like right there. It's real food.
Place said you're gonna make me lose my cookie, buddy.
Well, he's talking about a fried hot dog and peanut butter. Bundy, what state do you live in? I know you probably told me, but I don't remember.
PJ is 77 right now up here, but the heat don't return this week.
He's way up there, not too far from Sarah.
Yeah. Mark Bundy in Ontario.
Ontario. I was thinking he had to be somewhere in the southern states. You talking about frying hot dogs and bologna. Like, we fry everything.
Well, he's close enough neighbors right there, just outside.
Okay, now I do that in a heartbeat, Clay. We grew up on peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Mm-hmm. Peanut butter and syrup.
If you had it really, really good, there was fresh honey to drizzle over that peanut butter too.
They're key.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Ooh, I know it. Lee, man. We're working out in the middle of a cow field, building a deck and roof area on back of some folks' house. And, buddy, let me tell you what, there ain't a stick to hide behind out in that joker. And them little old umbrellas you can,
Beach umbrella.
yeah, that thing, it helps, but you can't hide under nothing under that joker, and it's been fits. I was telling Hannah coming home the other day, I said, look, I said, we're going to probably just pull half days, get there about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, work to about 11 or 12, and we're going to the house after all this mess until it's supposed to cool back down in the high 80s, but then it's supposed to be raining. But it was supposed to do that all week this week too, and really didn't.
Mr. Mike said he still has not had a break from rain.
Seriously?
Yes. He said they was forecasting rain every day again for the next 10 days, I think he said.
That's wild.
Oh, Clay, you've never tried honey and peanut butter? Oh my word. You've got to try that. Make you one of them peanut butter and banana sandwiches and drizzle you some honey on the peanut butter side. It is incredible.
I concur, Mr. Randy. Bacon makes everything better.
Yeah. Well, Brian was saying throw some bacon on the banana and peanut butter sandwiches. Bacon makes bacon better. Oh, man. Yes, it is so worth it, Clay. Big time.
Oh, it's one of them things you'll carry on from then on out with it. But the only thing I ain't done is, I'll do my peanut butter and syrup, especially. Still got a little bit left from what Sarah sent us and what Phil sent us. 33 mile of the maple.
Yes, I've been savoring that stuff.
But I need to try it with honey. We didn't have honey much in the house. Well, none really, because my mama is allergic to it. So we never had it in the house to eat on. The only time I ever eat honey as a kid is if I went to, neighbor's house or something like that and ate with them, this and that. But whenever me and Hannah got together, her mom and daddy, buddy, they kept honey in the house. And
Honey and sorghum molasses and maple syrup.
they lost me on the molasses. But they'd make something, especially whenever I first tried honey butter. I fell in love with that. I was like, okay, I can handle this.
Never had honey butter.
No, sure hadn't. But whatever reason, we just, well,
The bacon brought Ricky in.
mhm. The talk of it or just the smell alone
Mm,
get a man or woman's attention. Be like, where's that coming from?
yeah. Yes, Philip, the peaceful protesters are getting livelier by the minute.
Y'all can hear them?
He just said the peaceful protesters are getting lively.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he heard them too.
Oh, I was thinking, we got just a couple of them left of the light remaining. Then we got the two, what we're going to keep here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in puppy prison because they don't know how to act accordingly.
I was going to leave them out and let y'all see little Button.
No.
Well, and Jubal, but I can't get up and down quick enough to chase them around right now. Old Jasper throwing himself around in protest.
He is. Did I get the prayer list? No.
Yeah.
Let me grab the prayer list and
You're
we'll
slacking. Well, Tom, I'm glad it didn't come no closer to you. He said they just had a tornado about half a mile away from me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. Randy, we did too. We'd mix up either peanut butter and honey or peanut butter and some kind of syrup. Just like use it in a bowl and just eat it with a spoon. You ain't gotta have nothing with it.
Man, shoot. That's one thing that my daddy got me hooked on.
That. Like for real. You get to wanting some kind of snack and don't know what you want, that'll hit the spot sometimes.
It'll fill you up good too.
Mm-hmm. Mommy said it'll stick to your ribs. Okay. We got Mr. Mark and Miss Crystal, Ed and his family, Mr. Pat, Miss Deb, Mike Tangway and his family, DC's parents, baby Lucas family, Rachel Wilson, her sister Amanda, and their niece Riley, Philip's mama, his friends BJ and his wife, Bobby's Bees and his family, the Gandy family, Hillbilly Earl, our favorite Miss Leona, Steve Amos's father-in-law. I haven't seen him in a minute.
Wow. In any of the chat, really.
Has anybody heard from him? Let's see, PJ Hanley and his family, Catherine's son and his family, Sarah and her family, Mr. Randy's mother-in-law, Miss Janae Wood, Kenneth and Chris Wilkinson, Terry Ferdinand, Redfish's wife, Miss Janet, Kenneth Allen, Miss Dolores, Pepperuki, Denny Ray, Keith Larimore's wife, Miss Brenda, James Creel, Steve O, Rodney Middleton, Kathy Baker's friend, Miss Williams, Phillips, his family, since his cousin passed last week. Stephanie Riley, Dan Garrison's daughter, Miss Jolene, Clay Bunner's daughter, Keith Larimore's cousin, Russell Amon's wife, Miss Brenda. Let's see, Clay's neighbor, Mr. Mike Berry, Lee's mama, Brad Hogg's neighbors, Miss Brenda Johnson, Tom and his family, Barnhill B. Barnes' wife, Miss Connie, Mr. Dan's sister-in-law, Miss Paula, Philip's brother Lane, Highland Honey and their family, David Hoskins' granddaughter Emma, Greg Dunn, and Mr. Roy's son Sam.
Lee was saying, I think you can take Stephanie off. She's doing good. Thank y'all, everybody.
Oh, I'm glad to hear she's doing better.
And I got a text message from Mr. Russell Amon yesterday, I believe it was, or day before yesterday. And he was saying that Miss Amon,
Miss Brenda?
yeah, Miss Brenda is doing better, but she's still kind of having some back troubles because of her legs giving her fits. They kind of went from legs to her back, but
Got a lot of kinks to work out. Oh, mercy. I'm sorry to hear that, Brian.
all right. But
Do we need to still be in prayer for his family? And hey, Miss Kathy, I didn't mean to leave you out.
single.
Oh, well, we're surely still praying for Barnhill.
Absolutely.
Barnhill family. That's what I was asking. How his wife was.
Chris, come in here. Good to see you, man. Brian and Miss Kathy.
Lee, I hate to tell you, but I'm too used to praying for her. I'm still going to be praying for her, but I'll take her off the list.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's saying the absent from this world is be present with the Lord.
Yes, it is. Thank God for that.
But let's see. I went on and done it, y'all. We was talking the other week about when it's hot, too hot, when it comes to these bees. Didn't split them yet, but I put their butts to work. I said, you know what? Y'all want to act like a bunch of buffoons? Then you fix and get treated like some buffoons. So went and put on the mean bunch, put 2 10-frame deeps on there to get cleaned up. Then on the ones that are next to them that are just about half as fussy, stuck them frames on, or another 10-frame deep on their tails to get cleaned up. And then our sweet peas, they got the pretty clean stuff. So I went on and added them there. Yeah, I did.
I'm glad.
So they don't have much to do.
That.
All they got to do is just kind of, wipe the counter, if you will, and they're good.
Oh, gee, it was good, Clay. Aren't you glad you tried it?
He's stuck. But let's see. Got them girls taken care of. And the Beatles are trying to crank on up. I guess it's more of their season right now. Did see a few more beetles in there, but thank goodness no infestation by any means. So
thank you, Lord.
While I was down there tackling them 2 clowns that don't know how to act right, I mean by colonies. Went on and hit everybody again with peppermint and eucalyptus and peppermint candy. Shut them up. Y'all continue to do your thing. But let me tell y'all something. I went down there this morning, right when that sun was getting some good angle on it, and almost recorded this again, but we got it last week, and I don't want to, what you want to call it, I guess, have too much of this as far as video. But that sun ray coming in just right over that hot hive. And I'm talking about you could just see them girls moving, boom, 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 all over the place. This was about sun was up pretty good, so maybe about 6:30. Went out there looking at them, and they running like crazy. So I got down there close to the pool, and y'all, let me tell you what, every one of those colonies are bringing in more pollen this morning than I've seen them bring in all season.
Mm-hmm.
But every single colony, all you seen was little yellow legs just constantly going in. Empty ones going out, full ones coming in. And they did that probably to about, when did I go down there to bees? This morning, about 10 o'clock. So from 6:30 to about 9, they were shoveling that doggone pollen back and forth. And I was like, well, I have no idea what y'all are getting on right now because everything seems to be bloomed on out for the most part that I can tell. But yeah, they getting on something and they are bringing it in by the truckloads. So kind of glad we went on and got that little bit of room on them. And Lord willing,
What color pollen?
yeller. It's all yeller.
Mr. Rain said he's seen a lot of pollen coming in.
Yep.
You
Just
know,
yeah, it's just as pretty as yellow as you can imagine what they bringing in. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but they
maybe melon
they bring it in.
or watermelon still out.
No, the watermelon's been bloomed out
It's so funny.
because we ain't got none of the crops that they planted this year. All the fields they do around us, everybody planted peanuts this year, so they're not getting anything off the peanut fields. Next year should be cotton if they continue the rotation. But as far as our main floral and stuff, there's some little bitty odds and ends. I couldn't tell you what they are, but apparently there's trees out there are blooming and putting off some kind of yellow pollen that they are racking up on. Purple pollen, that'd be pretty cool to see.
That would be cool to see.
Like who was that? Was it Mike? I can't believe he sent us the blueberry honey it is believed to be blueberry honey, but look purple.
Cucumber, pumpkin, and mustards are yellow.
Good chance on the mustard. That mess is all over the place around here.
These getting pink and purple.
Pink and purple, that'd be pretty cool. Y'all hit us up, y'all, or shoot us an email then. That purple pollen, I'd love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
And what else we do?
I hope you get a good pull this year, Tom. There's my friend.
Miss Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all were jawing earlier today, but you
Mm-hmm. Had to catch up with my buddy. Had to talk to her in a while.
I don't know. I've talked to some of these local guys, maybe old Randy or somebody down this way knows what in the world it is blooming right now. I don't know if the sumac. I guess maybe it could be sumac.
Yeah, look who came in.
But
I hadn't seen Cajun Brad in a minute now.
hey, K. John, good to see you, man.
You must be busy lately too. I thought I saw a comment fly by earlier. I think it was Mr. Randy. Maybe said he had talked to Steve Amos and he'd just been working a lot lately.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we kind of wondering about him. Make sure he's all right now, but hey, we fully understand when life comes, yeah, you just got to handle it. Sometimes you got to step away from the YouTube. Yep. But Lord willing, they'll be able to join us all soon. Get back. Yeah, it's good to see Cajun in here. We had Blaine. What was it? Blaine stopped by last week or week before last. Seen him. Blaine with no E.
Uh-huh.
But
The
yeah,
purple pollen should be cousin. Cousin.
all right.
I was talking about that a little bit ago, Brad. This heat ain't been no joke down here. It's been nasty hot. Even the dogs don't want to stay outside.
No, well, no, you ain't got to holler at them. Let's get them back with them. But yeah, the only thing I maybe, or we may have to do for too long, we have to test the waters, if you will. But
It was, Brian. I was getting worried about him. Very worried.
it's like this phone, I think, or the duplicate way behind it. Tell me.
Did y'all finally get it wrapped up, Sarah? Didn't you talk to Ed a week or so ago?
No,
2 ago?
it's been a couple of weeks since I talked to Ed, but I thought about calling him on the way home the other day from work just to see what he was up to, but then it
He
hit me.
was starting a new job. Last time you talked to him.
Yeah, a good paying job, the way he was talking and able to uh, take care of things a little bit better on that end of it.
Thank you, Clay.
Yes,
We appreciate that.
let me see if it'll do it right here. Did it like it? Thank you much, Clay, brother. We appreciate you on that, Cap.
Let me look.
It won't let us show it.
But we do appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you, brother. God love
So, Mike, what did Bob Benny think of it? Or is he gonna taste it and get back to you?
the way that man's palate is, he should be able to go. I know what that is right off the bat.
That's why he took it to him. We hadn't noticed any robin. Sarah, you'll have to send me a picture of it.
Cajun, that's where I was fixing to lead up to, was testing the waters and see about doing some feeding, because one of those colonies is pretty light out there. And with the season we did not have this year, as far as any kind of flow around here, I was thinking, well, we're going to be at Lowe's tomorrow. I'll go ahead and pick me up a new bucket, do all that mess, and get a new open feeder going and test the waters and see if we got any kind of dirt going on that. But we do have I have no idea what in the world you call this tree, but the fellow we got it from, he just calls it a butterfly tree. But when this thing blooms, it's got a good sweet scent to it. But y'all, let me tell you what, the butterflies love these things. I mean, we'll have probably 10 or 20 butterflies in that tree all the time.
Here just calls them butterfly trees.
But they can be an invasive little plant now. I'll tell you about that.
Up everywhere.
So you have to keep them cut back and mowed down. But I was trying to get the thing to do the comment, but
Not sure. Okay, Mike said he wasn't there. Jesse tasted it, said he couldn't tell, but it was wet and fruity. But Bob will try it this week. I'm really curious. I'd love to know what he says. Maybe if you hear from him this week, you can tell us next Sunday.
I see Mike. I can't believe he did comment, but I grazed over it and seen, Jesse tasted it and it was very wet and fruity. Bob was at the SCBA. That's what threw me off. I was like,
What?
Bob Benny's a firefighter too?
No.
But no,
Yeah,
the
I
South
wasn't gonna
Carolina.
say it out loud.
Yeah, that's why I just had that.
It's not a self-contained breathing apparatus. Wrong acronym. Huh?
Get away from it. But yeah. Now, like I say, we ain't seen no robin yet, but I tell you what, we was talking about this the other week and several other
He was having to work fast, or his girls were going crazy.
on robin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess everybody's kind of starting to drag off into dirt a little bit, but we are seeing a much higher presence of the blasted bald-faced hornet.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen them down at the colonies down there, but we have
Let's see.
I don't know, whatever scraps we have left over, we put out in the yard for the chickens. And the chickens, they'll pretty well clean everything up for us, and we don't have to worry about nothing. But what they do leave, undoubtedly, the yellow jackets and the bald-faced hornets have been all over. Like, there was a couple old plums and I think one or two tomatoes that had started going bad before we could get them to eat up. But definitely seeing a much higher uptick in them blasted bald-faced hornets. Old Jody gonna hook you up, huh, Mr. Randy? That'd be awesome.
Some of that purple honey.
Yeah, you talk to that bunch. You tell them we said hello. Them Taylor boys.
I like a video.
That's a good bunch of folks there. See what else everybody getting into.
Brian had the lavender festival this weekend. Him and Jen.
Our market's going good this year, Brian.
Ooh, I bet that peach cream honey's good.
Hmm.
That sounds good. I never thought about that. I
Well,
like honey on peach cobbler. So why wouldn't peach honey?
that will be pretty good, bro. Great year, so man, that's good to hear, brother.
You say hey, you guys.
Hopefully, the rest of y'all bunch and ones like Mr. Russell Cooper and the rest of you that do them markets, Lord willing, y'all's are going good as well, and we'll continue on until. Well, I guess they'll probably have to kind of back off the markets about October, November, I imagine, maybe up that way, that part of the country.
But that's what he said.
Then y'all get that showing up cold weather.
Yeah, they get the snow and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think with this paycheck, once we finish this job, we're gonna invest in 5 gallons of honey from somebody, and I think try to make a good batch of cream honey and see if we can kind of maybe start taking off on that a little bit. See how it goes.
It's gonna take us a minute because a lot of folks still don't know what cream honey is.
No, but we'll get them on it. We take it to Yuppie Bunch over there, downtown Mobile, or across over there in Baldwin County where the rich people live.
Where we don't belong.
No, we don't belong over there with these people.
We don't fit in.
We're the hired help over there. Oh, there you go, Mr. Russell. Y'all inside out of weather. Still been able to do something. That's good.
Okay, yeah, Brian's go through October.
There you go. Take November off. Enjoy yourself a little bit. Get back and take a breath for a minute.
Yeah. Because they get it through the hunting season. Big time.
Yeah, we're gonna do just like that. We're gonna take Mr. Russell's advice whenever he come down here, and like you say, James,
Mm-hmm.
have a little sample there. So hey, look, try this if you like it. We'll probably do the. I really like that elderberry. That elderberry to me.
Right, but about that much less than that jar.
I mean, apple cinnamon is good, but to me, that elderberry was just like right above the apple cinnamon.
Mm-hmm.
And do that. We tried the strawberry when we was at Lee over there. Strawberry was pretty good.
I like it.
And I haven't tried this, but the way all y'all in here talking on it, doing lemon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that lemon would be really, really good too. So have a couple. That's hard to believe you're going to be out of honey, Mr. Keith Spillman.
As much as that man pulls.
Yeah, I figured he had Bertha pulling everything up the hill as much as he had going on this year. But
Trying to give him pictures. Mm-hmm.
rhubarb. I don't know. I guess there's all kind of stuff out there to make that stuff with, but once again, I will brag on that elderberry. That stuff, to me, everybody's palate different. I understand that, but that's just some good stuff.
Ollie tore into it between that and that alfalfa honey.
Yes, Mr. Russell Amon. That boy loved that alfalfa.
Yes, he did. Oh, word, he did.
But he knows there's a couple of entries in. He has not tried none of this year's.
Mm-mm.
And that's the rule. Uncle Tim said, no.
That's cheating. Try it beforehand.
No, we ain't playing that game. Don't try to this and that. So you're just going to have to wait until you're the judge and you can give your analysis on it then. But
There's Leon. Uh-oh.
don't you get yourself in trouble. I'm not going to say your name.
Leon. I'm sorry to hear that.
Gotcha. I think we got you. Let's fill it.
Well, I can't see the thing.
Hey,
There, now we can
what
hear
y'all
you.
doing?
Oh, man.
Running right.
Hello.
You got Noah with you back there?
Got my sweat block on. Yeah, Noah's scared of bees, so he's dressed in his best, Sunday best.
There, put him on up there, Phil. There we go.
I'm not that scared.
You got the astronaut suit, Noah.
Yeah. He says he's.
Look where we're standing. Turning our camera around for him.
Hold on a second. Let me. He said when he's gassing those bees with that oxalic acid vapor, he feels like who was it? Walter
Walter White.
White. Let's see here. Let's see. How do I do this? Settings, camera. There we go. Yeah, this is what we got going on.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
this one right here was Texas deep that we have that was queenless and broodless, but full of honey. So the bees are like having a heyday. And then let me show you where it was sitting in the truck. Can you tell where it was sitting in the truck?
I'll let the lag catch up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You ain't got to worry about a sticky mess on the way home.
You, I guess the flow's over.
It's looking like it.
So y'all done
Yeah.
got everything spun out and just letting them rob.
No, we haven't even started. What we got to spin out is right here.
Oh no.
No, this is just this hives we brought back that were dead, but they weren't quite dead out. They were dying out, but they still had some honey in them. So the bees came and finished them off.
Indeed they did.
Yeah. Yeah. We lost 2 of the Texas deeps there. Where's one? It was just a half of a colony, but it had been gone for a while. It only had about 100 bees. This one here had probably a couple thousand, maybe. They were. I've been watching them go down. Their queen. I even saw their queen last time, but she was kind of dragging her hind legs around. Something was wrong with her, and their brood didn't look too good. I was a little worried about, I don't know if they got a disease and I'm spreading disease or not, but heck, if I just let them sit out there and die, they're going to get robbed out anyway. So,
Well, I don't want to use my theory what I was looking at the other week or we was talking about, but that queen, she was kind of stumbling and bumbling, and a good chance she done got soused on something. And they said, "Look, we ain't having this in here. Got to go, sister."
Did you see Chief's comment?
2,900 pounds.
He's pulling the last of it tomorrow, but he thinks he's going to be right at 2,900 pounds from 17 production hives.
good
That's
grief.
incredible. He said,
Yeah.
that's enough. I don't want to grow anymore.
I used to like that man.
Yeah. Now I'm just jealous of him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I mean, seriously, that's just unreal. And he's going to be out of honey by September. I don't blame him though. Like, if I lived by him, I'd be buying his honey by the gallon. That stuff is, oh my gosh, that honey is so good.
Bill, how are you spinning out them Texas deeps? Or are you just
Oh,
letting them drain out?
Yeah, I don't take anything out of there. I put mediums on top, and if they make us something, I take that.
Okay, I got it.
It's like having a deep and a medium all in one. That's really all it is. So, for the most part, you don't have to feed those because they have enough stored up. I built a few, and I didn't put any of those in my swarm traps, but this is probably the third one I've lost, so I'll probably put some of those in my swarm traps next year. So get them restocked.
I didn't mean to put a question mark by that one.
But
I take care of it.
Yeah. Brian said, Philip, you can go on and send Keith that crown this year.
Lee. Now listen, I've got 4 types of honey to enter this year. How many can we enter? Is there a limit?
Ain't no limit.
I don't think there's a limit. Before. So how do you have 4 types of honey though?
It's Texas.
I have Capel, summer and fall, or spring and fall, and I have Richland, and then now I have Crossroads.
Oh, you have your.
Yeah, Crossroads is only 17 miles from as the bee flies from my house, but the honey was mostly privet, Japanese privet.
Mm-hmm.
So it tasted totally different. Now the Capel honey we had a little bit early, and then we did a second pull, and that second pull is that's the winning stuff. It came in. We're going to defend the crown with that second pull of Capel. Yeah, we're going to win it. We're winning it again.
I got faith in you, Philip. Hey,
I don't
do nothing to change that either. Your dark and darker is absolutely perfect.
It's it don't matter, Keith. You just got to make one little jar of it. To win.
That's all it takes.
That's it. It takes 1 tablespoon to win.
Right.
Huh?
And I tell people all the time at the market, that's award-winning honey right there.
You're not lying.
You're not lying.
I tell them that all the time. That's why you got to pay a little extra. That's award-winning. One of these days, I'm gonna get my nerve up to wear my crown up there to the market. That'll be a hoot.
Yeah, there you go. Well, shoot us a picture of that, man. We got to see that.
I don't know, Philip. They might not take you seriously anymore about it being award-winning honey if you show up with a burger.
It might put a little too much reality in there. Yeah, how y'all like my new headband there? That's the best thing that I ever did was put that on when I was keep working the bees. Because it's hot out here this weekend. It hadn't been hot until today. But
I'm with you. The only thing I don't have a headband, but I keep 2 do-rags in the truck. One for in the morning time and one for after lunch.
Yeah.
And roll that baby up like so and just keep the sweat out of your face and keep on moving.
it makes a big difference. And I bought them a long time ago, but I never would remember to bring them. And as soon as that sweat would roll down in my eye, I'm like, man, you got those in the drawer at home. You got to bring them. As soon as I started wearing it, I was like, this is it. This is the deal.
Yeah, I should have been wearing this a long time ago.
It also keeps the hair out of my eyes.
Yeah. Well, Clay, brother, Go ahead, Bill.
I got to get off of here and help Noah get loaded up so we can get on the road and get home.
All right, brother. Appreciate
He's
y'all
got to get up early and start extracting honey.
Yeah, don't keep the man up late.
That's right. We'll see y'all later.
Brother.
All right. I'll still be listening. So Brian, don't be talking about me. All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Bye.
Now here's a bunch of y'all in there
Here.
talking smack in the chat here. James Knowles said, "No, you're not." Let's get back to yours, Clay. 801 pounds so far. I have more to pull, so I feel blessed after such a bad spring. Lord, yeah, anything after this season, whatever the deal is with the season this year. I know with ours, we just didn't get our spring rain. Really, we didn't get our spring rain until just about summertime. And that's whenever the spring rains got in here and did a little bit, but it was still too late. The mimosa was about halfway bloomed out. Privet had already been bloomed out. Tallow was pretty well bloomed out. Now you had the wildflowers and such running around, but there wasn't too much going on with it around here. But there's always next season. We'll see. We'll see how we're going. We pretty well got our colonies lined up. Which ones are we going to use for splits? And if they pull through the winter season, we got the one of the two main ones is one of the swarms Mr. Russell Amon gave to us, and the other one is off a split we had done from, I think that swarm we caught earlier on in the season, and done a split with that bunch, and they seem to be very, very gentle batch of bees down there. So that's pretty well the class we're going to run with, and we just go from there, see how it goes. But it's great to hear some of y'all having a good season all around. But in just in some areas too, it was like it was just a dead season. Not much of anything going on, just enough for them to kind of get them a little bit stored up, put back, but there wasn't any kind of that heavy season where you see them, they're drawing out so good you can't hardly keep up with them from drawing out before you had to put something else back on them and let them go from there before you ended up honey bound or anything along those lines. It just, the last couple of years, as far as season and honey, has not been the best down in these parts. I know, like, seen old Bruce Jenny, even though on the eastern side of Alabama over there, he had a phenomenal season, undoubtedly. And you get on the west side of the state over here, a lot of people around here, unless you're closer down to the bayous and the swamps. Now, there are folks down that way we talked to in the county that they had just about a normal season, but I guess it's to be expected. You do a little bit better down in the riverbanks and bayous and swamps, since everything's got a continuous run of water down there. Well, we're looking for it, James. Keep an eye on the mailbox. I know we got let's see, we're in the middle of July now. So about 2.5 months. And it'll be you time officially. Stephen Mack, Tom, he didn't have much of a good season. He's saying my typical is 1,000 pounds, but just 180 so far. Need to pull some more hives.
Mr. Russell Lincoln said he could barely walk. Come out with 900 pounds.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. I guess it's just, whatever area you're in and how well the floral is doing, depending on the season, I guess. But up this way, we're in, I guess you could call it the dry part of the county. If you want to call it that. We're not at all deprived of rain, but we're definitely in the drier area of the county, I reckon.
You gonna get up here? Put my foot up.
Redfish, shoot us an email. I'm gonna put it in here. Wait a minute, do it on my phone because it'll pop it right on in.
Oh.
There you go. Bam.
Shoot us an email right there, Redfish, and we'll send you the address to send it to. did you do?
I don't know what I just did. Oh, I'm watching live storm coverage. I don't know how the world just did that. But yeah, shoot us an email and we'll get you the address to send it to. And y'all can get them entries on in. Like I say, so far we got Mr. Russell Amon, Keith Spillman, and James Noel messages last week, and he'll be sending his
So
pretty soon.
everybody else is just losing samples. I love it. It's better than Iron Bowl. Mm.
That's about what like it is in here. Ain't it?
Mhm.
It's gonna be probably we're
Now
gonna
I
do
gotta find it.
Mr. Russell, it'll be probably either middle or the latter part of September. But we're trying to keep it in September like we've been doing the last couple of years. What's it do? Oh, you ain't gonna get it messenger on my phone. I don't have it plugged up or turned on. What? Who said that? Play. All right. We'll check the messenger because I don't have Facebook Messenger on my phone. I turned all that beeping and noise, and I don't even download it anymore. But Hannah's got it on her phone, and we'll check it out once we. Yeah, you can get Facebook Messenger on yours, but mine, I'm done with the Book of Faces, and
I'm sorry, Clay. I didn't know he took it off of his phone.
yeah,
But I will as soon as we could quit streaming on my phone.
yeah, it's not against anybody. It's just I get tired of the dinging.
Because the Book of Faces sends you a notification every time somebody likes something or whatever, and just got old.
Yeah, fast. I'm thinking whenever my phone goes off, it sounds just like my text messages. And so I'm looking at it and it's like, so and so like this. And I'm like, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm working. And I turned it all off. I'm done with my rant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Deep breath.
But that's that. Damn.
Mm-hmm. Well, what else you got?
I'm moseying through these comments here. Tom saying good growing season, but all the pollen the nectar got washed out. What I'm getting out of it again. Steve John said it was a bad season there in Southeast Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good to see aquatic news. I see somebody saying their tomatoes didn't do good this year, and tomatoes didn't do good, which we don't grow them, but everybody around us that likes tomatoes, they don't have their plants. But undoubtedly, tomatoes didn't do real good down here this year either.
Nothing really good. It's like it snowed just messed us up instead of setting us up.
Yeah.
Big time.
The only thing I figured we didn't get I was mentioning a minute ago, we didn't get our spring rain,
Mm-hmm.
and it just kind of a dry season. Well,
you're antisocial.
I agree with both of those, Mr. Mike.
Mm-mm. But honestly, people that hang out with us, would tell you I'm the antisocial one, and he's the social butterfly.
Yeah, because she'll get quiet. get around.
Can y'all imagine me being quiet?
That's good here. I'm watching Joey's live. I mean, not Joey's live, but I called a pic or watched all the Joey video the other day that he put out,
Mm-hmm.
and where if y'all seen it, y'all seen the one where that one super fell off, that hive lifter, but seeing Clay talking about his hives are plugged out, it was pretty neat if you paid attention to it. That after that box fell, I don't want to give it all away in case you ain't watched it, but after that box fell, if you watch the hive and then bees just kind of come up and it was like a wave, the best way I can explain it. Of them girls just coming up alongside that box, then they fanned out right across the top of that thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now we've had some good numbers now. I mean, the colonies are doing well. We got
That's what John Lawler was just saying. The colonies are huge. There just ain't been no flow.
Yep.
Hopefully, this is the year for goldenrod. That's what we holding out for too.
yeah, because it's up. We got goldenrod already at the house, about 4 foot. So we'll see how that goes. But I think, like I say, tomorrow when we go to the Lowe's or Home Depot, whichever one we go to,
Mm.
grab a bucket, good lid, do our feeder jug, see how it goes with them, and I'm really hoping we shouldn't have to fool with no pollen, anything like that, especially what I seen this morning. If they keep doing that for the next week or so,
So,
yes.
yeah.
That's your peaceful protesters out there.
Ain't being real peaceful right now.
Melons, herbs, and peppers did amazing, though. Best year for them so far. Good deal. Take care, Miss Sarah. But, yeah, other than that, numbers are looking really good. And I did see this morning them girls on one of the swarm Mr. Russell Amon got to us. There were 2 drones. I thought drones had pretty well.
Drone bees.
Yeah.
So,
The
they
big,
can't understand us.
yeah. The drone bee. There was 2 of them out there on the platform at little landing. Well, I got to noticing, but the girls were cleaning them up like they had been out foraging, doing something.
Nasty little boys. Y'all ain't coming in this house without getting hosed down.
I guess so, because them girls, they were cleaning their tails up and they were stopped. Like, I don't know if it was fear
Decons.
or, yeah, going through decon kind of thing, but those 2 little drones had about 5 or 6 workers or nurses, whoever was hanging outside at the moment. Out there cleaning their tails up. Then finally, they let one of them mosey on in, and the others that was cleaning the one they let in, they went over to the other bunch and started help, I guess, get them other 2 cleaned up, or that other one cleaned up, let it go in. But I thought that was pretty doggone interesting. I was like, why are y'all cleaning them before you let them come back in?
Because they're filthy.
But,
Got cooties on them.
well, look.
My mama has my brothers on before she let them come in when they look like that too. No joke.
I mean, I believe it, because my mama made me do the same thing. You're not coming in my house all muddy and filthy and
You go get on that back porch where they can't see you from the highway and start hosing.
And whatever critters you got in your pocket, unload them before you come inside.
Mhm. Frogs was the worst one. My brother's kids got him back though, because Buddy, before they got out of diapers, you could check his youngest son's diaper any time of day, and that sucker was gonna have at least one toady frog down in his diaper.
That little boy, he would now.
Mm-hmm.
If he found a frog, he's gonna put that thing in his pocket or somewhere
Well,
where he
he
could coat
did
it.
it in his diaper until he got potty trained. Well, then he got to where he wanted to wear overalls all the time, because that front pocket on the very front of your bib overalls, he said that was a frog pocket. All that belongs in there is toady frogs, Handy Boo. All right, buddy, you get as many frogs as you want to in that frog pocket.
I forgot about him doing all that.
Mhm.
Pretty fun. But hey,
Years ago.
that's the worst they doing. I'm all for it.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was bringing snakes.
Mm-hmm.
Mama had a fit. I bring snakes in the house.
My idiot sister
Uh,
called the other morning. She texted me first and then immediately called before I could even open the text message. And I answered the phone. It's like, what, 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning? It was early in the morning. It's like, bro, what is your problem? She was like, I need you to check that message I just sent you and tell me what kind of snake this is I just found in my house. I was like, Abby, what are you talking about? And I opened the message real quick. She's holding the snake. And she was like, after it bit me, it hit me. And maybe I should have identified it before I picked it up. I was like, you better just start thanking God you picked up a baby rat snake instead of a baby rattler, you moron. Like, you don't catch it to identify it, darling. I don't know if the chat froze up or if everybody's left us.
no, we still got the 30s hanging out with us.
A lot of people's headed to bed.
We appreciate everybody.
That does hang out.
Absolutely.
And we appreciate all the replay team.
Yeah, because we'll have what are our typical number? 30, 40 usually. Then it'll kind of idle on down closer to the end. Everybody heading on to bed, but do notice, like looking at the numbers the next morning, it'd be anywhere between about 200 to, I guess it depends on the thumbnail in the picture or something too that draws people's attention. Because it'd be about 250 to 300 on the views, and it's like, I don't know what else to do on the thumbnails as far as having that wow factor and get in here.
He said it sounded like more people watched when they put in like a picture of us or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what run them off.
Maybe so. Tired of seeing my face. And I do notice now, if they see my face just alone on that screen, they go. They in here watching. They want to see Miss Hannah.
Just full of
And when you in here with me, them numbers go on up.
them eyes getting dark.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah. But poop levels rising. Mm-hmm.
It just ain't the same without you here. That's what it is. Yeah. Y'all tell them.
Anyway.
Moving on.
Oh, we might get to do a cooking video this week. Or I might get brave and do it on my own. But I got a new dinner roll recipe that I think I figured out. And I don't need a bread machine or a mixer for it. Super, super easy. And they're really good. They're fluffier than the other bread rolls I always made. So I might get brave and try to set up the tripod and do a cooking video with y'all this week. That and got a new pie crust I want to try
Kind of
and
pie.
learn. Um,
Pumpkin pie. I like it.
but no, I don't know if y'all always talking about doing cooking videos. So if a lot of y'all like the cooking videos, I don't know if she's on YouTube or not, but this last month while I've been stuck between the bed and the recliner, not able to do much, I've been flipping through the Book of Faces a lot, watching the little reel clip videos they put on there. And I found this lady named Brenda Gant, and she lives here in Alabama. But her page is like Cooking with Brenda Gant or something like that. But y'all, I have fallen in love with that little Southern lady. And she does some really, really awesome looking recipes. A lot of stuff that's like just recipes she invented or stuff her mama and grandma passed down, but it's real like Southern cooking. And she's super, super fun to watch. Like I've fallen in love with her. But she makes it's only like a 3-ingredient pie crust that looks super, super easy. I'm gonna try it for the first time because I don't make a lot of my pie crusts because I've never been that good at it. So, but I'm gonna try hers because it don't look like you can mess it up at all, and we'll go from there.
You try it out, and I'll let you know how it goes.
Um, okay, Clay said, "And take my daughter off and add my daughter-in-law. She's probably gonna have a C-section around the 24th, but it's a boy. Well, we will surely. I will get that swap right now, Clay.
Well, brother, that's another
You
blessing
just
coming
got
into.
babies coming everywhere,
Yep.
Clay. You should be a happy, happy papaw.
You don't have both of them arms full.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all give them to me. I got this. Don't y'all go on about your business. Let me handle this.
Yeah.
Jay. Pretty
His
name.
daughter.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear that too often anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lord willing, it'll be a smooth run for mama and baby, and
Yes.
they both get home pretty doggone quick. A buddy of mine, this is hard for me to understand, I guess, because when I say, well, Lance, where we had the bees not long ago,
Yeah, he's a grandpa now.
yes, we're the same age. We grew up together, and whenever we found out, or I found out about it, I was like, Lance, you're fixing to be a pawpaw, man. You know, it wasn't that long ago. We was kids too, and he's like, yeah, just have to know Lance.
Shut up, Tim.
Yes, he kind of slow talking a little bit, but yeah, it was more or less like just shut up, Timmy. And but yeah, he was blessed with twin boys last week,
Mm-hmm.
and he
I thought it was this week.
it may have been this week.
I think it was sometime this week.
But yes, a pawpaw of twin boys. I was like, I hear you, brother.
He's in for some payback. He
Him?
is so in for some payback. Oh, thanks, Brian. I will surely check her out.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Could you? We had got him. We had gotten a
Mr.
book.
Donna gave me that cookbook with honey recipes,
Mm-hmm.
but they call for very specific types of honey on a lot of them.
And some of them,
That has that apple thing that you
the
like.
apple fritter deals.
The don't know if it was cake or pie.
Yeah. Pie
It was
cake.
like a cake, but you cook it in a pie plate and put topping on it like a pie. But it was really good.
Well, yeah. Figure out the recipes. We'll try them out.
Mm-hmm. I surely will. I just miss cooking, y'all. Believe it or not, I even miss cleaning up from cooking. That's how much I miss being in my kitchen.
Well, thank the Lord you're getting back on your feet for the most part.
Yeah.
And hopefully in the next couple of weeks you'll be back on track. Yeah. But
I hope.
this event just took a lot out of you.
Mm-hmm. A lot. But I did get to do a little bit of cooking this week for the first time, so I was thrilled to be back in there.
Hey, and I'll tell y'all what, whenever I come walking through that door from working, I was a happy man.
Yeah.
I was miserable for that 75-mile drive one way home and thinking I'm about to starve to death. But I call her when I leave work and tell her, hey, look, I'm leaving. I'll be there in a couple hours or whenever it may be. But
Like, will you please have me some food ready?
yes, she been good at it. Well, she's always been good on that end, but especially this past week coming in with her even hurting or whatnot. He's still up out there doing it. But I tell you, I was a hungry man coming walking through these doors, and she'd have a plate sitting here ready, sweet tea in my mason jar, and just sit me down and hand me a plate. And then we pray over our food, and immediately, thank you, Lord.
So,
Yes.
man, I gotta do something. I'm not used to staying home all the time. I don't care for it.
I gotta
But
say,
it was fun.
men, we're blessed to have some good women. I give y'all that. All y'all fine women out there taking care of us. We appreciate you.
Mm, mm, mm.
Priceless on the candles. Oh, ain't that something?
And gotten to be like experts with that candle maker.
Oh, they got it cut down.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, John, that's rough.
Boy, no, that just fires you up. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I've been here all these years. Y'all gonna cut me loose? I hate that for you, brother. But like I said, we're gonna. Whenever we say we pray over the prayer list, we honestly do, and we'll pray that uh, you'll find you a better job, Captain.
I'm add you to prayer list right now, John, before I forget. That's hard to hear. We went in our the lumber yard the other day. We got last Monday. I rode with him to pick up a material order for this job he's on this week. And there was, I don't want to say an old man, but an older man. He was like in his early 70s, I think. That what he like ran the lumber yard on the outside. Just the nicest man you would ever care to talk to. He knew everything about every stick of wood out in that lumber yard. Could tell you where it was, whatever. Him and Tim had a really good relationship. I mean, that man been there for 30 years or something. I mean, a long time that man had been there. And they laid him off last week. Just out of nowhere, the girl I've gotten to be friends with that works the front desk, she was like, Hannah, just the the store manager got an email from corporate and they didn't give him any option. He had to send him home that day. No kind of warning or nothing. So that's just heartbreaking.
Well, there you go, John. That's it. Y'all have it. Y'all got it. I will take my knowledge elsewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all can do your thing. But it is aggravating. You put in all that time and all the years of dedication to a company, and it's like, it's bad for anybody to get laid off, but it seems like you would want to keep your people with the knowledge and experience
Mm-hmm.
to keep your business going versus, letting a helper go or something along those lines. But no, what y'all having to do is take the time, train that individual now on what I already knew, and then some. And then y'all trying to figure out why you're in a bind on things whenever the people you let go are the very ones that kept your company going.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, Brian made a lavender infused honey.
It smells
He's just
good.
trying
And
all
tastes good.
kinds of stuff.
I got I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of one reason I just struck out on my own to do things. Is we make a living. We're not rich by any means. We've been blessed. Yeah, the Lord makes sure the lights are on. Definitely got food on the table.
I'll say I've been keeping fed this week.
And thankfully, in the construction world, for the most part, right now, you can pretty well name your own price and uh, still make a little bit of running money, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But we're definitely not no big corporation, anything like that by any means.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling in the thousands every month or tens of thousands.
Yeah. I don't want to get that big. I just don't. That's a lot of stress.
If we ever got that big, I wouldn't be out there doing it anymore. It'd be like, I'm hiring you to go out there and do the job. I'll pay you a fair day pay. You do a fair day work. That's agreement. Appreciate you. But uh, like I say, hopefully that you can get on a job pretty quick.
Well, James has got his honey boxed up. Be in the mail in a day or two.
All right. We'll keep an eye out for it.
Sounds like you got a good plan in mind, John. We're just gonna pray it works out for you.
Yeah.
Because in the very beginning, when we first started, somebody just loved. He could not get through a live stream without trying to figure out what some kind of button did when you pushed it. I think it's about 3 or 4 times he just completely ended the whole live stream hitting buttons. And somebody called him buttons in one of the chats, and but it just stuck. It took off and stuck. And he's been buttons ever since.
I was like,
That's why we named the puppy Button, when she came out with a perfect little circle right on top of her head.
Well, it was like a couple of times that the screen would freeze up or do whatever it was doing, and I would hit the refresh button on the cell phone. Well, that just knocked everything
Mhm.
out, and it drew a blank screen. Then finally, I'd figure out how to get back into it, and the show would still be going. But y'all were just like left in the dark of what did this
Where
dude just
they
do?
go?
And
Where they go?
finally, I've gotten to where I'm careful at what buttons I push now, and I try not to push too many of them anymore.
Was it Lee that called him Buttons? I don't even remember who the first one was that called him Buttons.
I was like, I guess since we own that, Mr. Russell Amon asked me the other day too, uh, whenever he had texted about Miss Brenda,
Mm-hmm.
and he said, "I got to ask, where did you where'd you get Gunline from?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Well, I know many of you out there have
He
probably
had
watched.
watched Life one too many.
I used to like watching that old movie, but
I think you probably recite that.
have you ever seen the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence? Whenever they get them to the prison camp, you got the old guard and the prison security, I guess you want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Don't cross the gun line.
that's it. Cross the gun line. That's the end of it. So the irony of that was, well, I've got some old pine trees down
You
in the
can't have
yard.
my cornbread.
Yeah, can't have my cornbread.
We did that. We took down a whole lot of oaks and pines to move our trailer in, and we just kind of pushed them to the wood line because our land slopes pretty good. And he was thinking these trees will catch it, kind of deal. Well, we ended up clearing further back, and we put the bees on the other side of the logs. So he would joke with me, you cross over the logs, that's the gun line, you're going to get popped in the bee yard now. So he started calling it gun line bees.
And then we did. The irony of that was after you got stung and had the reaction,
Mm-hmm.
it was like,
It really is the gun
it is
line
the
for
gun
me.
line.
Yep, they almost took me out.
Yeah, that's how we got it there. But I forgot about
Can't have my cornbread.
mm,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. He has gotten a lot better about pushing buttons, though. It's been a while since he crashed a live stream. February. He did it at least.
Oh yeah, Blue Leaf's studio up over there.
No, Grayson's. Grayson made the thing for you too when we come on. Remember?
The explosion thing. Yeah, he sure did, didn't he?
He
Yep.
did.
And
He made an awesome one.
well, that's when because we had went to Lee's and I told Lee because Lee was wanting to put something together, and I said, "Look, brother," I said, "you got all them buttons, and I'd love to push all the buttons in there if I could. And really, I'm just that person. Let me push the button."
He'd be like a kid at a pinball machine.
Well, talking to Lee, I said, "Look, is there a way that whenever I push one particular button, it just like blows everything up?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, we come up with something." So Lee put together the explosion and all that stuff. Well, a couple of weeks after that, Grayson invited us on to his show and got to talking with Grayson. I said, "Hey, buddy," I said, "Look," I said, "can we kind of do like the same thing we did at Lee's and have, if I hit a certain button, then we got this explosion and stuff." And Grayson hooked it up too with his own computer skills.
Mm-hmm. That dude's pretty bad on a computer himself. Put us to shame.
Yes, because I'm not a computer person. Y'all know that. for the most part. Me and technology do not jive.
Phillips back.
Feel bad for all the money folks going to be wasting on postage sitting there. Honey. That man been determined to hold on to the crown.
Yeah, he
He
is.
said, I got 4 coming in.
He's gonna be that one where even if he loses in his mind,
Mm-mm. No.
he'll still wear his crown all year long. Mm,
Yeah, well, Grayson, we appreciate you having us on that night. We had a good
Yeah.
time then as well, buddy.
I thought Grayson had done well.
Yeah, well, Philip gonna hold on to that crown.
Mm-hmm. Grayson's been doing some really good interviews on his podcast here lately.
Yeah, one of the last ones I
Don't quit.
what was it? Them 2 newer guys out there in Utah, but he had one of them on that his show with Bracken.
Bracken.
Uh,
I can't.
it's one of them 2 dudes out there. I think they're in Utah, I believe. But when he had that one of them on that night, that was one of the ones that I was like, okay, this dude, he's fairly new to beekeeping and all, but he's excited. He's been bit by the bug, and he seems to really be wanting to do something to take off with it.
Jed and Brian.
That's it. Yep.
Brian sure hadn't looked back from it.
No, Lord, no. John, if you could talk to Brian, it'd be a doggone good one to speak with on the markets. And Mr. Russell Koopman.
That man is a wealth of information.
Yes. I will not divulge the numbers he was telling us, but I would love to be able to get where that man
They've got them a
is.
system going on.
And they do well, and I mean
But
very
Brian
well.
makes a lot of videos too.
Hey, Brian? Yeah. But Mr. Russell Koopman hitting them. I will tell you one secret on it, I guess, because he says it in here often, Mr. Russell Koopman. But where he really does good is going to these markets, but
Craft shows.
the craft shows. And it's like him and Miss Sharon is,
The only ones selling honey.
Yeah.
So they do really, really good.
and they just making money hand over fist going through there all day long, doing good on that. And whenever he was kind of giving us some numbers on stuff, it was like, y'all are doing that well in just a couple months. He's like, oh yeah, Tim,
No problem.
no problem on it. And it was like the lights and the bells and everything started going off in my head. It was going, we need to get there because I would love to quit construction. I will do whatever it is out there in the bees, and you have enough honey to sell. Then you start doing this cream honey, and the income that came back from that, it honestly blew my mind. Going, you can make that much, and it's like, oh yeah, you just got to get out there, have the product for the people, make sure it's a good product.
Sell it.
Yes, but
I wish the name was in here. I was gonna get out buttons to show her right before we go off. I gotta take them out anyway.
they've been hitting the hay quite early. My understanding.
I'll put them on here. Let them see. It should hit it on the see them
The
on the
replay.
replay.
Let's say, Jeremy, that man's doing good out there in Texas too.
Yeah, he made a huge comeback.
Quick, fast, in a hurry. Man said, "Let me show y'all how to do this." Boom.
I appreciate you, DC. I'm excited to taste your spring honey.
Awesome, Jeremy.
That's a really good day.
Yep.
DC's gonna kick Philip out with a big jar.
Oh. Let me say this. Just in case any of y'all are sending honey in for the youth, either wrap the ever loving yan out
Or
of,
send it in a plastic bottle.
yes, because
Our mail lady has no respect for the word fragile
no,
written on anything.
the year before last, Sean Balters, him and Miss Angela sent some stuff in. Well, everything in there was shattered that they had. Then last year, who was it? Somebody sent something, and the glass, it was cracked. If it had been another day in shipping, it would have just went on and broke off all the way. But we was able to save that honey. But it was starting to come out of that crack in there. So yeah, send it in a plastic jar or wrap it up very good. If you send it in
Lots of
glass.
bubble wrap. Then plus I can push Tim's buttons back by sitting in my chair beside him, popping it. Yes, John, I'm telling you, it's like a bull seeing a red flag when that woman sees the word fragile.
I mean, that woman will do everything she can not to get out of that vehicle and put a box where we have everything sent to, and which we have to leave our house to go get it. But it's like where we get it, where we pick it up from. It's like, man, it's looking like she was fighting Mike Tyson trying to get that thing in the mailbox.
I was mad. I called and complained to the postmaster on that one.
They didn't care.
I don't normally do that, but
What's say, Darren? Good to see you, man. Let me get back up here on some. Who was Brian's comment? Where'd it go? You got to hustle, but you're hustling for yourself.
it makes a difference. Gives you a lot more motivation to hustle.
Well, but the best part about it, you're making your own product, or you have your own product, I guess, especially if you're pulling from the house. Then if you have something you start, if you're doing cream honey and you got something that crystallizes and you can make your own seed, or if you get with somebody that's already got cream honey and you start with their seed, either way, it you got the stress of it, but at the same time, working for yourself, it's just like, I know I got to do this. I know I got to get it done, but you don't have that overhead and somebody driving on you to, well, we got these mandates. Got to be this, this, and this. Well, no, I'm working for myself now, so I allot whatever my working hours are, get everything done, get it ready, and once you're done with that, hey, you got a free day after that. Bring the money in.
Just for sure.
Mm-hmm.
To the point he got snot in his nose.
Oh, he does. Yeah, wish y'all could see that. Y'all's beekeeping dog over here.
Oh,
Got a little snotty nose.
disgusting, Jess. Well,
That's it too, Brian, because people see when they're talking to you, you're excited about this, and
it means something.
yeah, it's just not that you're out there trying to sell something to somebody just to make a dollar. This is something you put your time and your effort into, whether designing your labels, getting that first bunch of labels and going, oh heck yeah, this was my vision. Boom. get it on there and go. Then whenever you get it out to sell your product or whatever you're trying to sell, it's just like people pick up on the difference in you loving what you do versus, well, this is just a job and I got to do it to make a dollar. If I'm going to do something to make money, I want to enjoy what I'm doing for the most part. Take care, Grayson. Good to see you, bud.
That's what I was talking about. Glad you said it for me. Oh,
I agree there, Paul. Brian is your right. Dedication to perfection helps sell. Then once people figure it out, just like anything else, hey, this old gal or this old dude here, they got a good product, tastes good, I like it. I wonder when they're gonna be back.
You're still learning them for next year. I will totally agree with you on that, Clay. Both of them have their cream honey stuff figured out.
Alcohol too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all got the learning curve, DC. I guess yours is trying to figure out when to work that small window for your season and to get as much as you can out of that small window. And for us, you know, our biggest learning curve still is we've got the beetle situation pretty well at low numbers or just about non-existent, but you still got that curve of, well, if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, things are going to turn bad in a heartbeat. So the best thing for me to do is just to get out there and keep on with my routine, whatever it is, even when it's 97 degrees outside.
Clay, have you tried Carl's strawberry cream honey?
And peanut butter honey.
That's what he said. Carl's peanut butter cream honey's killer. That's why I was asking if you had the strawberry. Yeah, they do for sure, Gary.
Okay. Yeah, Lord, yeah, Gary. Especially that doggone winter season.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you may as well just. I couldn't do that. God love y'all for the ones up there that.
Oh, I got you, Clay. I don't blame you on that. I think it's a really close call between Carl and Mr. Russell's strawberry. They're both really good, but I think my favorite cream honey so far is Mr. Russell's apple cinnamon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. On the cream then. The strawberries right there with it. And then that was it mulberry?
Elderberry.
Elderberry.
That's my favorite, man.
Yeah.
I see all these elderberry trees along the side of the road now. Once I finally figured out what in the world was what, I thought about going to snatch a good heavy load of them things off and get us some blasted elderberry just to snack on.
Mm-hmm. I have heard so much. If we actually make it up to Nobby next year, I'm going to buy a little thing of bourbon barrel honey from somebody and try it because I've never had anything like that. But I've heard a lot of people talking about that bourbon barrel. But it seems like from what I've heard, it's kind of like sourwood. Either you love it or you hate it. There ain't no in between.
Yeah, Gary, that's where most of ours are, is along the old ditch line. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you could drive, if you left the house right now, you could go for 2 miles and shoot, you could get 5 or 6 bushel, no problem, on elderberry right now. I was looking at them the other day, they was taking, and you could see the berries blooming real good on them. So it wasn't quite ready yet, but they was just starting to get off that green and start to get that dark purple blackish tint to them.
Mm-hmm. I know, we've heard so much about it. We want to go. We're just going to have to see what life holds for us this year. We thought we was going to be able to come this year, but then everything happened with my grandma. So, Lord willing, we sure going to try.
Yeah, well, I was watching a video the other day of some fella down in South Florida that he raises or grows a whole bunch of them elderberry, and he give the whole tutorial of what's the best cuttings to do, your little grafts off of, and how long they wait before they pull a yield off. And then once they get a yield, I forget exactly how they said they tell that they're perfectly ready, but they could go up there and look at the vine that comes off the tree and that little vine, and you got all them elderberries coming off of that thing, and they can just simply look at the vine that branches off that tree and go, okay, they're ready to go or not. But undoubtedly, he had a quarter of an acre he done, and whenever they harvest them elderberries, they get, I don't know, so many tons out of it.
Darn, DC just said an acre of elderberry will make around a ton of salt.
I believe it if it makes several tons of berries. The way that man was talking, that they do well just selling elderberry.
Yeah, I've heard that too, Gary. Redfish said he used to make elderberry wine back in the day. I bet that was good. Okay, some of you inward treating people gonna have to help Chris out on this one.
Yeah. Hello,
I sure don't want to lie to you, Chris.
500 grams of OA with 500 grams glycerin for 10 sponges, cut in half for 30 half pieces. Go.
Yeah. Somebody that knows the answer.
Yeah, there's somebody out there that's making sponges.
I never had elderberry wine, but one time I had some really good muscadine wine. I thought you had planted some elderberry bushes, DC, or trees.
Them things is just all over the place. We got a couple small little saplings in the yard we're letting go, and I noticed we got a pretty little chinaberry tree coming up as well. We're gonna let that puppy go. I noticed some chinaberries. I don't know if they're any benefit to the bees or beekeeping, but this year the chinaberry just bloomed out like crazy around here as well.
Oh, I bet that would be good, DC. Oh, I bet that would be good too.
Let's try that.
I love scuppernong.
Well, we got plenty of the wild ones growing out here this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was eyeballing them earlier after Mr. Donnie. He came up fellowship for a little while.
Hey,
And
Mr. Mark.
I tell you what, them wild scopanine, muscadine, whichever ones they are, they're getting it this year. And I don't know, about another week and a half, I'm gonna go out there and go to snatching on tree limbs see what we can get out of them. But them things, yeah, they little bitty old things. They ain't no bigger than the end of your thumb. It ain't like them great big old. A lot of people down here just call them grapes, but you
Wild grape.
yeah, you get some of them that pretty doggone good size scopoline muscadine. But these old wild ones, they don't get very big, but they good.
They are good. They're sweet when they get ripe.
We are in. If you're talking about them wild scopoline, we me and Hannah tilled up a spot. We was gonna put a garden out a couple years after we moved here, and I got out there with the tiller and I tilled up a spot. And we went out there and we pulled roots and we pulled vines after we got done tilling that up, cleaned all that mess, then went through and I tilled it again after putting some lime to it. Went out there, tilled again. By the time we got done, we had a pile of them old vines that was growing under the ground. But that thing was 2 foot taller than me.
It was huge. It was like 5 wheelbarrow loads full, like one of them big old double tire wheelbarrows.
What's our? We
It's almost time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take them puppies out real quick though. Let y'all see little Buddy.
Show 'em buttons.
Mm-hmm. Jubal might come out too, but
Mr. Mark, good to see you, Captain. You on that highway, brother. We appreciate you and be careful out there. But yeah, I guess they're gonna show y'all these little rug rats real quick. They can be too long. We're gonna wrap this up. But come on, little girl. Come on. Yeah, she ain't gonna get up here.
to get big, y'all. It's fun.
Yep. There's your button.
Yeah, you like the Buddy. Oh,
You done got fuzzy on the screen.
there you go.
Looks like it on the computer here.
Take this corner and she's getting me a sweet thing.
Oh yeah. They are Jaspers made over, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna wait till you see Jubal. He just stuck his face in the water bowl, but he's bigger than she is. Come here, buddy.
Yeah, that
Come here, Jubal.
old Jubal here, he gonna be bigger than Jasper, and Jasper's every bit of 90 pounds now. And I think he's gonna put his daddy to shame as far as being a big dog.
Come on. Let's say hey to everybody.
He just kind of looks like old Droopy. Y'all remember that old dog in the cartoon?
Jubal. With his little hard nose. He acts just like his dad. Just like his dad. Mm-hmm.
Big old baby is all he's gonna be.
Yeah, he is. He's a little Care Bear puppy too. All right, guys. I'm gonna take them out and I'm gonna call it.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope y'all have a good week though. It was good to see everybody.
Yeah, we'll mosey on.
Yeah.
I know everybody else got to start the work week. We got to start fairly in the morning ourselves. But y'all, we appreciate you. God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.
Well, guess that's it for today. See you next time at Gunline Bees.